OINP or Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program is back. Yesterday, August 28, 2025, OINP held its second draw of the year. In this video, we'll review this draw and I'll make some analysis and forecasts about OINP. Before we get started, my name is Madhur Parashar. I'm a licensed Canadian immigration consultant. My call scheduling link and contact information is on this video and in the description. If you need any help with your immigration applications, feel free to reach out for our paid immigration services. Now let's get this video started. Yesterday, OINP conducted draws in the employer job offer category. This happened after a break of about 2.5 months. The last draw was held in June, which itself was held after a break of more than a year. So OINP has now had 2 employer job offer draws in the space of 3 months. So we can see that they are picking up some speed. Now, all the invites sent yesterday were under the employer job offer streams. Remember, employer job offer has 3 streams: employer job offer foreign worker stream, international student stream, and in-demand skill stream. In all of these, you require sponsorship or a job offer from an Ontario-based employer. Now, this was a targeted draw. Targeted draws means that Ontario selects people not from the general category, but from specific regions of Ontario and in specific occupations. So this was more region-based selection draw. They conducted a draw targeting the Northern Ontario region, and in the Northern Ontario, they selected from all 3 streams. So under the foreign worker stream, they selected 94 invites at score of 53. Under international student stream, they selected 236 invites at a cutoff score of 66. So this shows that they are targeting regions away from the big cities like Toronto and Ottawa. The occupations were pretty broad. This was not some healthcare or construction type selection. In fact, a wide variety of occupations got invited, including IT, finance, even admin assistants got invited. The second regional focus of this draw was for the REDI pilot, or Regional Economic Development Through Immigration. Remember, this is a stream in which certain rural areas have participated, and you have to have a job offer from an employer in one of those rural areas. So they targeted REDI participating communities, and in that, under foreign worker stream, they invited 57 people at a cutoff score of 45. Under international student stream, they invited 56 people at a cutoff score of 68. And under in-demand skills stream, they invited 25 people at a cutoff score of 34 only. Again, in these REDI streams, all occupations were invited. There were financial managers, trades, again, even admin assistants. So this was not targeted occupation-wise. This draw was targeted region-wise. 1 set of draws from Northern Ontario and 1 set of draws from the REDI rural communities. So now let's jump into the analysis of these draws. So exactly as I had predicted in my previous OINP analysis video, OINP continues to remain very, very targeted and hyper-focused on a very narrow set of candidates. As we have seen in last draw and this draw, they are selecting only candidates with employer job offers in certain parts of the province and in certain occupations. So even the last draw was split by region, by job offer, and by occupation. This time it is region, but the occupation has been relaxed, and employer job offer is essential. The reason OINP is being very specific and very targeted is because they have a lot of uncertainty regarding their PNP quotas. So we know that PNP quotas for all provinces were cut, but we don't know what the final quota number of Ontario is. So because of this uncertainty, they are being very, very selective in giving out their precious nominations. And obviously, they are preferring people who have a job offer in Ontario, as opposed to conducting large general draws of people who may not have any job offers. I expect this trend to continue for the remainder of 2025. I do not expect any non-job offer related OINP draws anytime soon. As you can see from the numbers, the number of invitations is quite small. There is 57 invites, 56, 25 invites, 236. These numbers are very small compared to OINP's past draws last year. They used to invite thousands of candidates in every draw, but now they have become very stingy and very focused on inviting a small set of candidates. So because of the uncertainty, this small draw size will continue. OINP is clearly targeting people away from the big cities. So they are targeting rural communities, northern communities, away from the big saturated markets like Toronto. In fact, last time they even targeted Eastern Ontario region, which included a big city, Ottawa. But this time they did not conduct an Eastern focused draw, which means they even excluded Ottawa this time. So clearly their preference is away from the big cities, towards rural areas, towards Northern Ontario. And this priority away from the big cities, I expect it to continue. At this point, getting an OINP nomination without an employer job offer is almost impossible. Even with a job offer, if the job offer is in Toronto or Ottawa, getting OINP nomination is very difficult. You should not only have a job offer, but in the right regions and communities. Now, all of these negative developments are a result of the PNP quotas getting cut. But we know that lately, some provinces have managed to increase their PNP quotas by negotiating with the new immigration minister. Latest, Saskatchewan got a few more spots. So it is possible that in a similar way, OINP quotas might increase, draws might get more frequent, non-employer job offer streams might also see draws. But the possibility of that happening is very slim. I expect that even if their quota increases, they will remain highly focused and selective for employer job offer streams only. Now, other than these negative developments, there are a couple of positive points as well. Number one, outside the big cities, the picture looks pretty decent. If you have a job offer in Northern Ontario or regional REDI pilot communities, the cutoff scores for these communities are not low, but they're pretty decent. We're seeing 53, 66, even 34 for in-demand skills stream. So if you have a job offer away from these big cities, chances are pretty decent that sooner or later you'll get an invite. So things are not all bad. Number two, OINP still seems to be inviting candidates from the REDI pilot. After the last draw in June, we felt like REDI pilot quota was filled and the number of spots available, already that many invitations had been sent. But I'm surprised to see that in this draw, REDI pilot invitations were also sent out. So that's a positive news. Hopefully REDI pilot will continue. So there you go, two positive developments amidst all the negative developments. I'll keep you posted on any new developments as well. So make sure you like, share and subscribe to this channel. Once again, my name is Madhur Parashar. I'm a licensed Canadian immigration consultant. My contact information is here. Feel free to get in touch for our paid immigration services.